Welcome to Backbreaking News, episode 206. Today, we're going to be talking about my personal opinions on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, let me get the first thing out of the way. Let me get the first thing out of the way. This thing is outrageous. When I mean outrageous, I mean diabolically outrageous. The price for this, when it first comes out, hear me out, $499.99. Why not just call it $500? I don't know why, because that's what it's going to be with tax. Maybe $500 and $1, $501 at most with tax. That's crazy. And you want me to tell you what? If you don't buy the games with it, they're $80 to $70. Nintendo, you are cheap as dirt. Like, come on. And you want me to tell you what am I paying for? What is the price? For $80, this Mario game better look better than any 2K game from WWE. Honestly, this Mario Kart Racer better look as realistic as this room looks right now. I'm telling the truth. This better be one of the best games ever. Like, and then the Donkey Kong game. Donkey Kong doesn't even look like Donkey Kong. He looks crazy, you know, and that's $70. I mean, for that price for gold, the game better be imprinted in gold or something. You know, that's outrageously pricey. $700. I mean, $500 for something that is just almost a copy of the same device you made already. It's the same thing, just with better graphics. For all that, you might as well just call it the Switch U, because that's all the Wii U was. A more expensive version of the Wii. And you want me to tell you how that turned out? It bombed. They could have created something new and original that would have been worth the price. Like, instead, they created something similar to their original. When has the sequel ever worked out for Nintendo? After the Wii, it didn't. And that, except, you want me to tell you what? And I'm tired of these companies doing this. You want me to tell you what? The Xbox is still on the Xbox One Series 1552. That's outrageous as well. This is supposed to be the next gen, and we're still on Xbox One Series XWYZ, or whatever it's called. It's outrageous. Why is it called the Xbox One? You had the Xbox 360. Where's Xbox 2 through 329? Where's Xbox 2 where's all those at? Instead, we got the Xbox One Series 1000. But by the time I turn 30, it's going to be the Xbox One Series with Z, Y, X, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And that's outrageous. It's just the Xbox One, but a little bit better. I should be getting a new Xbox. Not just... No, Xbox Oh yeah, remember the X in Series X, Series X and Series S, Series X and Series S. That was a version of the Xbox One. And then you want me to tell you what? Isn't the new one called Xbox? I'll try to find out the name of the new one. The It's called Series X, the Xbox Series X. And it's the same thing as the Xbox, just in the cube shape. It's it's literally nothing different. They haven't did anything. They really need to change their. And don't get me started on the PS5. It's just the same thing with better graphics. Make something new. Make something new and exciting. No, it's the same stuff, but 10 times more pricey. It costs your 2 arms, 2 legs, and an eyeball just to get it. Like, it's crazy and outrageous. At some point, someone has to say, stop it. This ain't gonna work on us. But no, everyone, like a good little child, is sitting there waiting for it to come out. Even though it's the same thing, people complain about it for hours. This game is similar to this, blah blah blah. And you want me to tell you what? The only thing worth it for the Switch 2 is when it comes out in 2006. When it comes out in 2026, when Tamagotchi Life, the next Tamagotchi Life comes out. I like the current one I have, the original Nintendo Switch. And until that goes down, I'm not interested at all. Like when it gets to 300, maybe I'll be a little bit interested in it, you know. The only thing, but even then, their mainline games are going to be $80, which is crazy. That's diabolical. It was already too much when they were $60. I'm telling you, for $60, the game I'm playing better be the best game I ever played in my whole entire life. And it's even diabolical when, you know, like Madden comes out. I'm a big WWE 2K fan. I get the games every year. I know it's the same thing, but they're not, and they're quite expensive. But the thing is, at least there's a few new things to look forward to. In NBA, you might just get a new star or new something, but you don't get anything new and exciting like the wrestling games do. You might get a new mode, you might get this, you might get that. You might get a new match type or something. What do NBA fans get? And you pay for like a $100 game almost. And that's outrageous. These game companies are ripping us off because we're allowing them to. That's my opinion. Goodbye.